All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the true sincere brethren around the four corners, pushing out this purified truth, cleansing this wicked defiled kingdom with the word, and to the rest of the church who believe. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him, none of this would even be possible. Okay? This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So if Esau is not the wicked, then you tell us who the wicked is and where he is. This earth was temporarily given to the so-called white man. It's a very short time compared to the kingdom. Okay? Although this earth was given into the hands of the wicked, really this whole earth was made for our sake. Okay? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So at this present time, Esau's ruling. Okay? And Esau's going to rule until this kingdom goes down. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, because the world was given to the wicked. So the wicked, they are going to rule until the end of this world, until the end of this age. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, so the New World Order typically is for Israel, not the heathen. Now, the so-called white man, the elites, as you will call them today, okay, or the deep state, however you like to call them, those who have control over the military, those who have control over the government, those who have control over the finances, those who have control over the people. That's who I'm speaking of. Okay, the elites of Edom. They are going to be in power until the end of this age, which we are coming to the end of this age. And the kingdom to come is for Israel. For Esau is the end of the world, and Esau is also going to be the casualty to their own end. Okay? And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Because why? This whole world was created for Israel's sake. Okay? 2nd Ezra 7 and 11. Because for their sakes I made the world. So this whole earth was created for Israel. Although the earth has been given to the wicked, that is only temporary. The wicked's time is running out, which is why Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. And seeing that the devil knows his time is short, because many of these elites, they're up in age. They're soon to be hitting that graveyard, okay? Unless the Lord keeps them around for the missiles, okay? Or keeps them around to be put in chains. They know that their time is short. So seeing that the world was made for our sake, you should be happy. You should be looking forward to the kingdom of heaven. Your mind shouldn't be on carnality all the damn time. All you're thinking about is your next paycheck. All you're thinking about is how to get that brand new car. All you're thinking about is how to get big booty Judy. Okay? And being in the flesh, you're going to have carnal moments. Yes, we understand. But primarily your focus should be on the kingdom, seeing that Esau is coming to his end and Jacob is coming to his new beginning. Okay? This world is about to go through a refreshment, a reset button. Because for their sakes I made the world. And when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done. Then were the entrances of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are but few and evil, full of perils, and very painful. For the entrances of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit. So long story short, what I really wanted to pull out was the world was made for our sake. Okay? Now the world for Jacob is not going to be a world for many. The world of Jacob is for the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. Now in this world, it's for homosexuals, it's for Esau, it's for wicked women, it's for heathens, okay? But in the world to come, it's not going to be so wide, all right? So seeing that the kingdom was also created for Israel, we have a lot to look forward to. And the kingdom of heaven, which I'll get into here in a minute, is going to be located here on earth. Now, we know that nuclear missiles are going to be sent here to America and other parts of the world. But those missiles are not going to destroy every single place on earth. Isaiah 45:18. For thus saith the Lord that created the heavens, God himself that formed the earth and made it. He hath established it. He created it not in vain. He formed it to be inhabited. I am the Lord, and there is none else. So the earth was not made in vain. The earth was created to be inhabited, because the earth was made for our sake. Now, where's the kingdom of heaven going to be located at? Okay? The kingdom of heaven is going to be located here on earth. Okay? For thus saith the Lord that created the heavens, God himself that formed the earth and made it. He hath established it. He created it not in vain. So he didn't create the world to destroy it. Okay? He actually created the earth for Israel, for our sake. But at this point in time, this world has been given into the hand of Esau for a certain time. But Esau is coming into the end of his age. And seeing that, this is a time for us to be rejoicing. Seeing that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is doing everything he said he was going to do. And that includes waking up his men, giving signs, many signs. We're a sign within itself. But the Lord has sent many signs showing that we are in the last chapter of the last days. Not only the last chapter of the last days, we're in the final page of the last. We're in the last page of the last chapter in these last days. Okay? And this earth not being created in vain, which was created for our sake, we are going to enjoy our kingdom here on this earth as well. Okay? Deuteronomy 11:21. That your days may be multiplied, and the days of your children, in the land which the Lord swore unto your fathers to give them, as the days of heaven upon earth. So, heaven is going to be on earth. That's why it also reads in Matthews, I believe, on earth as it is in heaven. What does that mean? Well, guess what? When we receive our spiritual bodies, we are also going to be inhabiting the earth. When we get our chariots, we are also going to be inhabiting the earth. Jerusalem, or Israel, is going to be located on earth. It's not going to be on another planet. It's going to be here on earth. So earth is going to be inhabited for an eternity. Okay? And there also will be other planets that we will be able to access and things like that. Because seeing that we are going to be living for an eternity, populating and repopulating and repopulating and repopulating over time, The earth is not going to be big enough. Now, the Lord can keep increasing the earth as our nation grows. He could easily do that. But he also said, in his father's house are many mansions, and that's going into the different planets out there, the different galaxies, okay, for us to enjoy. These are things we must consider. And the kingdom of heaven will be here on earth. It's not going to be in the clouds where you have a halo over your head and you're just floating everywhere, okay? That your days may be multiplied. And another thing, saying what I just said, many people, that's what they think. They think that heaven is some place where you're up in the sky, and when you look down, you're walking on clouds or floating on clouds with a halo on your head, okay? The kingdom of heaven is going to be here on earth. And the things that we do here on earth, we are going to also do in the kingdom of heaven. Okay? We eat. All right? We have sex. Okay? We eat the fruits of the earth and different things like that. Well, we're going to do the same thing in the kingdom. The only difference is the world is going to be back in order. The food is going to be real food again. Our women are going to be real women again. Okay? But that is once the kingdom of heaven is set up. That your days may be multiplied. And really, once the kingdom of heaven is set up, our days are going to be multiplied as an eternity. There will be no end. Okay? 200 trillion years from now, we'll still be in the kingdom. Okay? That your days may be multiplied, and the days of your children, and the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers to give them, which is Israel, as the days of heaven upon earth. Okay? So the kingdom is for the nation of Israel, but starting with the elect. Okay? Psalms 37:11. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. So once we are in the kingdom, we are going to have an abundance of peace, which also comes with an abundance of riches, an abundance of wealth, an abundance of women, an abundance of life itself. Peace. Okay? Just like in the time of Solomon, but even greater than that. But right now, we're catching hell. We may not be on the level we'd like to be on in terms of, we still have to work for the so-called white man. We still have to get sick and our bodies get weak on us. Okay, we're deprived of we're deprived of our own culture, which includes being able to deal with as many women as you want. A man dealing with one woman should be by choice. It shouldn't be based off of, well, that's probably the best thing because women are wicked. Okay, that's depriving. It shouldn't be based off the fact that, well, she's probably dealing with the man, or, you have so much to worry about. But in the kingdom, you don't have to think about things like that. Okay, everything is going to be in its proper order. Everything is going to be perfectly balanced out. Right now, Esau has this world just totally wicked. It's unbalanced. Okay? Because Esau is the devil. But the meek shall inherit the earth. Okay? Now, where's heaven going to be? Heaven is going to be on earth. So the kingdom of heaven is for the meek. Who are the meek? The elect of Israel. Because the rest of the nation of Israel, okay, typically they're not the meek right now because a lot of our people are prideful. They have a lot of pride that they do not want to let go. Okay, so primarily the meek at this point in time is the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, and that's why the scriptures also tell you to humble yourself as a little child. You have to be retaught. All right, but the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. So seeing that the meek shall inherit the kingdom, okay, and we will receive peace at abundance, we should be in the spirit of pushing these videos. We should be also in the spirit of, how can I word this? We should also be in the spirit of rejoicing. I don't want to say you should just walk around smiling and be happy all day long, but you should be rejoicing, seeing that, man, the Lord is about to lift us up on a high level, man. I mean, a super high level. Now, yes, a lot of evil things have to happen first. We consider that. But even then, the greatness that is coming, man, it's worth all that stuff. Okay? So seeing that the meek shall inherit the earth, there is a great lesson to be learned when you examine children. When you look at children and how they move, for you brethren out there, or the few sisters who may come across the videos and actually believe it, don't scoff, you don't talk back, okay? You can actually learn from your children. When you tell your child something when they're at a certain age and they're young, they don't really question you. They just believe what you tell them. They just do what you tell them. Well, that's how we are to be with our Lord. We shouldn't have to question why the Lord this, why the Lord that. You just do it. Just like a child. Okay? The meek shall inherit the earth. The humble, not the proud. Okay? So Lord willing that, this lesson was edifying. I got to get myself ready for work. So Lord willing, I'll be making a video soon. Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Shalom.